Hey everyone, I'm Clement, and before I come back to talk about this shirt I'm wearing now, Arsenal just dropped our third kit for this season. It's such a cracker, and this gives me vibes to when we had a very similar looking shirt where we wore this in the year 2007-08 season. I had already put an order for the shirt, but the club has officially sent out an email to say that there are some delays because of a huge amount of orders. Alright, and now let's turn our attention back to another vintage white shirt that I would like to share today. Welcome back to my channel. It's so good to be with you guys once again. Alright, and today what I have here is a special Champions League shirt from the year 2009 and 2010. And this shirt is to me special because we have few white kits in our history. We don't do them often. And this white shirt design was worn in the Champions League. First in the group stages where we faced Standard League, we came back from 2-0 down to beat them 3-2. And during this game, Fabregas was the captain of the Arsenal team, wearing this yellow armband as you can see here. And this game marks the first time we wore this nameset design in the Champions League. And in this particular season, Arsenal progressed from the group stages to the round of 16 and further progressed into the quarterfinals. This time, we faced Barcelona. There is more heartbreak for us. And I still remember watching these games, and in those years since the 2006 Champions League final, we never seemed to get through Barcelona. This time it proved no different, as Lionel Messi scored 4 goals against us at Nou Camp, and Lord Bentner was Arsenal's only goal scorer, with the game ending 4-1. Alright, and I think that's quite enough of reminiscing over these past games. Let's jump back into looking at this shirt in particular. Right, and on the back of this, in Champions League name set, we have our club captain, Fabregas, who was able to be our magician in the middle of the field. It's nice to get his name on the back of this one. And I'd like to just read out a little bit of passage of history from this book, The Arsenal Shirt. The third shirt, 0910, is Nike's alternative white shirt with grey stripes. The colour choice may have been questioned by some supporters, but it has happened quite a number of times throughout our history where we actually do wear white colour. Former captain and our all-time legend, Thierry Henry, concurred with those who felt that this shirt was too close to that of a certain North London team, describing it as the worst Arsenal kit that he has ever seen. It's far too Tottenham, Henry says. Right, the shirt, as you can see, is worn in our Champions League games that year as well, with the UEFA having introduced a new initiative to have the respect sleeve patch as well. So as you guys can see in this one, it's not only just a star ball on the right sleeve. For that year, you should be able to look out for your shirt having this respect sleeve patch as well. That was newly introduced, a UEFA initiative to kind of tackle discrimination that was actually going on around the world. Alright, and without further ado, I guess I would like to give you guys some close-ups as we look at some of the details of this beautiful shirt. And let's start things off by looking at the front of the shirt. And you can see here the Nike embroidery, the swastika, that is quite nicely done in grey. And I'm just panning over now to where the Arsenal club crest is. This is also embroidered on. As you can see, I particularly like the gold outline. Gold thread really shines through. And you can see here as well a trademark R embroidered on below the crest. Now just below these two embroidered swastika and club crest, you can see the Fly Emirates heat transferred on to the front of the shirt. The shoulder with some stitching here, and the collar as well, as you can see here. The collar is in white along with a red maroon trim going around the collar. This collar doesn't come with a button, so if you can see, I'm just flipping on the collar on the underside just for you to have a look, and as well just an overall look from the front. And behind the collar where the neck area is a little nice touch where they added a black tag with Arsenal right across on it. On the bottom front left side of the shirt, you can see this team engineered to exact specifications tag here. And I'm just panning over for you guys to have a look all around the shirt on the front. This is in long sleeve, so I've just folded up the sleeve for you to have a look on the right side of the shirt where you can find this Victory Through Harmony wordings in the tag, as well as the Nike feet embroidery here. And now let's take a look at the sleeves. This is the long sleeve version of the shirt. So if you do get one in short sleeve, it will look different. And panning now into the Champions League Starball. And you can see this is how it will look like for the year. If you have this shirt, make sure you get the right Starball and the correct Respect sleeve patch as well. Because this was the first year the Respect sleeve patch was introduced. It looks different from the subsequent years. As you can see here, the Respect sleeve patch has a difference in its look in subsequent years. And now just going into the back of the shirt, you can see an overall look right now as I pan up for you. And this is says Fabregas once again. For that year, the nameset design is all in small alphabets, and the number 4 or the number namesets are designed as such. And right now, a little fun moment when I put on the shirt for you. I'm about 170 cm, and this is in S size, so I think it fits just about right. Just a little tighter on the shoulders, so you can get a size up if you're around my height.
And with that, I've come to the end of reviewing this beautiful shirt. See you guys on the next one. Thank you and bye bye.